Hello. Hey! Tonight's episode of The Ship Show is brought to you by Degenerate Dojo.
Hiya! Celebrate the day. Bring me a beer. The power to restore is always greater than the power to destroy. Oh.
Hey shipheads, it's Dingle Dong, the Ship Show. Well, then guess what? I'm on a cruise. I'm sailing through the Caribbean. It's up the prize for being Elf of the Year. Oh my my God, it's hot. I don't like the hot. I hate this thing. I want to get off the ship. I want to go back to the North Pole. I don't like it. But anyway, I'm here with my dad, Long Dong Dinkle. I brought him along too, but he's been at the bar the whole time. He hasn't been much fun either. Anyway, everybody watch the ship show. There might be a special guest. There might not be. Who knows? But remember Dingle Dong says, we're gone.
How's it going?
What up?
What's going on, everybody? My goodness. Intro is better than John's hibachi skills for now. That's right. I got some work to do. I thought like I would be able to flick around some stuff, but you know, it's hard to control that spatula with your left hand. It's not easy.
Oh, come on. You got this.
I mean, it was all right.
You were flipping
Thank you,
and flopping
Pepito.
out there.
Yeah, it was fun.
What's up, Coop?
What's up, everybody? As you can see, I've got El Buntarino here.
What's up, Pops?
Al Claco's here. Doodles isn't here.
Doodles is doing family things.
Doodles is doing family things.
We'll leave it at that. He'll be here.
He'll be here. He's just late. You know what I'm saying? He's late.
Late. He's always late. Oh, I should bring up his little soundboard.
Yeah, you got to know his password, though, to get in there.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? People seem to be happy to see Bunta here.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Back from Europe.
Yes, 42 days.
42 days. It seemed like much longer than that, my friend. It seemed like you were gone for half a year.
It really did. It felt like I was gone for like half a year.
For those of you who don't know, this is Bunta, York's best friend since early childhood. And Bunta has recently moved to our area from the east side of the state. And Bunta just returned from a very long trip to Europe, a photography trip.
It was quite enjoyable. 3 weeks of photography.
Yeah.
Going with this gentleman and his wife and 7 other people. So there are 10 of us.
Nice.
And it was the first 2 weeks, it was the same 10 people.
And where'd you go?
We started in Pisa. I was there for 2 nights.
Did you see the Leaning Tower?
I did not go to that thing.
Are you kidding?
I did not. I made it to the channel and turned around.
Okay.
And then we went up to Cinque Terre. And that's kind of near the Italian Riviera. And spent 7 days taking pictures around the 5 villages.
All
It was
right.
unbelievable. Yeah, and then we went to back to Pisa, down to Tuscany.
Kevin Brubaker.
Thank you, Kevin. And,
Tuscany.
Tuscany, beautiful. 7 days wandering the beautiful palatial landscape of Tuscany.
I saw, I mean, your pictures, like Kevin said, were
Well, thank you.
hot fire.
I learned a lot from the others that were on the tour, especially the leader, Jim. He's a fantastic photographer.
Yeah, you got yourself a new camera.
Yes, I did. I picked
2.
up 2 cameras.
Excellent camera. You mind me saying what it is?
I'll go right ahead.
Bunta got himself a Leica camera, and if you don't know what that is, Google it. Leica. One of the best. It is like a toolbox.
It's so fun.
It's like, I can't even describe. It's not like a digital camera that you've ever seen. You set up every shot. I mean, amazing.
It's
Especially
a manual. It's the M11, Leica M11.
the stuff
It's a
that you
beautiful
were
camera.
shooting at the Grand Prix was just amazing.
Oh my God, the colors,
Oh,
the dynamic
amazing.
range. It's unbelievable.
Oh, listen to this. Look at that. I got to put that up on screen. Marty, Or Mary, sorry. I did that last time too. Mary Klug, she says, Muskegon Beach, I was there on Monday, and Grand Haven
nice.
Beach. So pretty there, 95 here in Lansing today. Yeah, I know, it is. I'm assuming you went to Pier Marquette, Mary? Beautiful there.
Beautiful.
Grand Haven, beautiful as well.
Not as beautiful as Venice. I was there for 5 days.
Was it a group tour? Did you know the leader? Says
I did not know the leader. I met him through the internet searchings and found him and looked at his photos, and he liked doing the same things I did, which were evening and morning shots, long exposure. So it was right up my alley, as they say. So it was really 3 weeks of working with the, award-winning photographer. And his wife is pretty good with compositions, so you learn a lot just from both of them, and it was unbelievable.
You guys had to write compositions?
Write compositions? No, you know what I mean. The
I know. I'm just playing with you.
It's the beautiful framing.
Tess Salmon says, where can we see these pics? The Grand Prix piqued my interest. That's PIQUED. Thank you very much.
Those pictures will be available
just
soon.
Kidding, Tess. Yeah, why don't you tell the people what you got?
They're not really. I'm in limbo right now, so I don't have a home.
You're homeless, Boonta.
Yeah, I'm living at the Holiday Inn Grand Haven Spring Lake.
Yeah.
My dog's at the dog resort. Don't feel pity. It's okay. But once I get moved into my house in like a couple weeks, then I'm going to start editing a lot more of the photos.
So when you say moved into your house, are you talking about the house that is under construction right now?
It is. I just left there before I came here. And by gosh, it's close.
I was just there last Wednesday, and I got to see it. I mean, it is close. It is close. It's right around the corner from here.
They got the carpets in the 2 rooms that have carpeting. They got the hardware in, all the handles on the cupboards and in the all the towel racks and all that. They're gonna get the plumbing in finished next week. The bricks all put in on the stone on the fireplaces. It's the final stretch. It's like I consider it like I was telling my buddy the other night. It's like a basketball game. Like the last 30 seconds, the last 50 minutes.
Right.
Where it's just like here you go. It's like every so often, boom. It's just that's how I feel. It's almost like senioritis. Right, your final semester of your senior year, you just can't wait. You're just like, and I'm sick of living in a hotel. So I've only been there 2 days, but I did stay in 11 hotels over 43 days. And I saw
some of the hotels you stayed in, and the only word that comes to mind, my friend, is opulence.
Yes, the last 3 weeks I stayed in opulent places.
Yes, you did.
The Fairmont, Monte Carlo, beautiful.
And now here you are at the Spring Lake Holiday Inn,
eating at Burger Theory.
Ugh.
Gross. I had it last night. No, nothing was good from there.
No, I'm not a fan.
The firecracker shrimp, awful. The hamburger, awful. The fries were okay.
Jamie from Sharon at Sea Travel just called it Spring Haven.
Boo.
You just conjoined the 2 neighboring towns.
Go up a little. Go right there.
I'm here.
Coop, get together at the Spring Haven Holiday Inn. What's the room number? Boonta. Oh boy.
Yep. Before long, it's gonna be Boonta staying at the Holiday Inn. We'll give you his room number at the end of the show.
Stay tuned.
And if you want to come and see Boonta, you gotta be a member of Ho-Mania.
Boom.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Fun.
Just
Spring
kidding.
Lake, Spring Haven, all the same.
It's the Girls Just Want to Have Fun cruise coming up soon. April 2023. Sharon at Sea.
Bromania?
I wouldn't call it a competitor. I would call it the companion cruise that is happening at a different time in a different place, as far away from that as possible.
I can't wait to go on Bromania.
Bromania 2023.
Boom.
Boom. Where the heck is Doodles?
Doodles.
Seriously.
Doodles is on his last leg here.
This is an absolute outrage. Let's say hi to the peeps real quick. We'll get that done here. And here's how it works, y'all. If you haven't been actively chatting, I'm not sure that it puts your name on the list. So if I don't see your name, I apologize from the depths of my subcockles. I am reading off a list that YouTube is providing me.
Providing him.
So if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I missed you. It means it wasn't there.
All right.
First of all, I'd like to say hello to Alex Ottison, who has a birthday coming up on Friday. He's not here right now, but he will be tomorrow. And Alex, happy birthday to you, Alex, on Friday.
Enjoy. Have fun.
May your birthday be filled with joy.
And go smack some home runs in the next softball game.
There you go.
Crush it.
Al Clayco with the mullet. How you doing, sir?
What's
Glad to
up,
have
Pops?
you. Grandpa Al extraordinaire. Amy Franzak bringing sexy back. Amy Landon.
Got anything?
Good night, John Boy. Amy Rogers.
Boom.
Brandoline 94, shut the front door.
No way.
Carla McClendon, never ending. Christopher Downtown
What's
Brown
up?
never has a frown. Coming off a cruise. The cruise vet is here.
What's up, cruise
Welcome.
vet? Oh, I see a Daniel Fields in the house. What's up, Daniel
Fields. Oh, look who's here.
Look who's here.
Look who's here.
McDouche Show.
I should block him right now. I'm going to take the wrench away.
He's such a horrible teammate of yours.
You know, I thought something was up at 8:45 when I hadn't heard a peep.
That's right. I got my ass over here. Oops, I got my butt over here. I picked up my stuff. I had some more stuff shipped to York, so I had to load it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just go over there and fill in for York because he's not going to be on time.
I said, York isn't here. I wonder if I should text him. Did he tell me he's not coming? If he did, he didn't remind me on Monday. What the heck's going on? Because I was waiting for a response to my text that said, I said, are you coming? I was waiting. Don't you remember I told you 2 weeks ago I couldn't make it?
Oh, no, we're just having family dinner.
Jason Bone.
What's up, Bone?
Enough said. Jimmy Butler.
How's those buckets going?
Jimmy Butler did not make the playoffs, did not win the title. There's always next year.
Did he not make the playoffs?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
but Jimmy Butler got to meet that fine gentleman.
Ooh, where'd you meet him at?
On Vista, Carnival Vista.
Carnival Vista.
Great guy.
That's a good cruise.
Karen Griswold.
What's up, Karen? Oh, we got Keith Williams in the house.
Keith Williams.
What's up, Keith?
Welcome, Keith.
Oh, my favorite guy next, Kevin.
Kevin Brubaker, the troublemaker.
His princess was
money
swimming
taker
all day.
And baby maker. What?
His princess was in the pool all day. Isn't that awesome?
It is.
I thought that was kind of
Larry
cool.
Bum pulled out a plum.
Oh, boy.
After sticking in his thumb.
Oh, shnikes. Okay, shush.
Larry Bum shot a birdie and kept it dirty.
Oh, boy.
How you doing, Larry?
Oh,
Lindy Lou! You know we got our eyes on you. We're talking about Lindy Lou.
Lindy Lou.
That's about the time that York would smash the glass.
Yes, he'd be so...
Gina Bird is the word.
What's going on?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Liz Breen, the mother hen,
What's
the one
up,
and
Liz?
only.
How's it going?
Hello, Liz. We love you, girl. We love you, girl. Richard Z says it's a duet.
We're doing our best.
Matt Medeiros, welcome, sir.
What's going on, Matt?
Who else we got? Who else do we
Looks
have?
Like we got a Meg.
We've got Meg. Welcome, Meg. Michael Ento Giovanni Fromaggioso sending me messages that I can only assume were from a hacked account. Thank you for that.
Ento Giovanni.
I didn't open it. I knew better. Michael, if you don't know, you've been hacked on Facebook Messenger. Michelle M, we already said hi to her, but we might as well do it again. How you doing, Michelle M? Najuma Brown. Hello, Najuma. Glad to have you.
What's going on, Najuma?
Nancy Fields.
What's up, Nancy?
Our condolences to you.
Yes.
For the loss of Dan. We're thinking about you, girl. We're thinking about you. Glad you got to see him. We love you. Nick B. How you doing? Richard Z. Robin A. That'd be Robin Allison.
Oh,
Rhonda Carney.
Rhonda Carney's in the house. What's up, Rhonda?
Stealing the Blarney. See the world with Chris won't ever miss.
What's up?
Sharon at Sea travels, slamming the gavel right down on anybody who wants to talk some smack in the cruise community.
The people's travel agent.
Stephen Z. Dacalarange. How you doing?
What's
Tess
up, Steven
Almond.
Z? Boom, 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 boom.
Bringing up the rear. We're talking about Tess Almond on the ship show.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on the Girls Gone Wild cruise. Uh-oh, I screwed that up.
I think York
See what
is
happened?
in the house.
Girls just want to have fun. Oh, he's out here knocking on the window.
on the windows, thinking he's a hoodlum.
I haven't been live since you were live playing pool,
Whoa.
says Matt. Well, there you go. Tessa always brings the rear.
I knew that one was coming
Oh.
after you said that.
Damn.
Boom.
Hey, look who's here.
Look who it is. Doodles McDoodles.
Just showing up at 8:20, 9:20.
Oh, you got some of this. You drank a lot of that Jefferson last night. You guys must have had a party after you dropped
we
me
just
off
had
at the
one
hotel.
drink.
Good. Thanks. Thanks for inviting me to that party. Boom. Bastard. They had a little get together last night after they dropped me off at the hotel.
Yeah. Yes. I mean,
I wasn't
I was
invited
there
to
for
this.
25 minutes, had a drink.
That's 25 minutes.
We got all our gossip in, and then I went to bed. Went to bed early.
Did you do your ship? Did you do the ship show show notes?
No, ship show notes. What the heck are you talking about? We used to do that. We had plans of having a meeting at Stan's every certain night of the week to go over like a production meeting.
Oh, good luck with that with York.
Well, I mean, it just never came to fruition.
York, what are you doing?
Come sit down, York.
Yeah, seriously.
There's another chair in there.
There's lots of chairs.
I'm just gonna watch from.
No.
Unknown caller.
We've got a call.
Oh boy.
We've got a call. We may. We just may.
Boy, we got
Have a
ringer.
special
This
special
could be
guest.
very special.
Hello? Oh boy.
Oh boy. Here.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Hold on a minute. We got to fix this. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Would you just look at that?
Would you just look at that? We've got Mr. Paul on the line coming at us from.
Yeah, oh shit, man.
What ship are you on, Paul?
I don't. I'm on Caribbean Princess. We're somewhere between Grand Turks and Dakota at the moment.
Okay. I saw you were in Grand Turks today. That's awesome.
What's the best thing in Grand Turks?
Yeah, beautiful day.
What'd you do there?
Getting back on the ship. No, seriously.
Oh.
Today I didn't do much today. I went to Margaritaville. I thought I'll have lunch and sat down. And 35 minutes later, got up and walked out because no one wanted to serve me.
Oh, I hate that.
So that was that. And spent some time on the beach, and that was about came back and started racking up the drinks again, I guess.
Yeah, I heard you found the G spot.
I did. I found finally. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't that great.
No,
But
it wasn't.
I find the G spot. If anyone's looking for it, it's just down the road in Puerto Rico. You can't miss it. I don't know. It wasn't that good.
No. It was disappointing.
That's too bad.
I was fine. I just found it it was a little crusty, a bit dirty looking fine.
Oh. I'm just over here. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get fancy.
What are you doing?
Don't
worry about it. You just watch.
You know what happens when you go fancy. Nothing works.
No, you get squirrely and then it just goes to...
How was your trip?
Oh, my trip was fantastic. It was a blast, you know. Yeah,
Oh my God,
I miss all the
thank God.
food. It was such a good food. Thank you. Yeah, it was once in a lifetime experience, that's for sure. And the food was fantastic. Came back to this
Awesome.
food in Michigan. It's like, ugh. But had a cappuccino tonight. It was
There you
awful.
Well, yeah. After coming from Europe, you do not get the
No,
kind of coffee that you're used to.
that was like because that was the only time I've ever drank like cappuccino or coffee or whatever it is. And so then I tried to come back here and drink it, and it was just like, ugh.
So it's fair to say Folgers isn't very popular over there.
I don't think the Folgers is on their counter. I think it's a.
They only drink Brim.
I think it's the one thing I always notice on these cafes. It said Illy on it a lot, ILLY. So I imagine that's a pretty well-known something would have to do with cafe or coffee.
Why am I pouting? I'm not pouting, Liz.
Are you pouting?
Do I look like I'm pouting?
It sounds like you're pounding.
I'm not pouting. How's the food, Paul? Tell me.
Yes. How is the food?
Oh,
What was that
geez.
shrimp cocktail that you
Do
had?
we really want to go? Listen. Oh, that was I don't know, that one from this morning. That was it wasn't. I don't know what it was. It was some shrimp salad thing that was on the breakfast buffet.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it was all right. Listen, I'll tell you this: food, everything. Look, it's all about expectation and perception and reality, right? So the perception is reality. Honestly, I'm a little underwhelmed with Princess, and I don't know whether it's just the ship or whether it's a staffing issue or whatever. There's definitely staffing issues here on this ship. Not big. There are some, but as far as the food goes, I mean, it's what you get is good, but it's not what I expected, and I didn't expect grand. I just expected it to be better. So little underwhelmed. So is it enough to make me not cruising? No, not at all, but not quite what I expected.
Well, let me ask you this: have you noticed like a difference in the service from the staff, like from any other cruise you've been on? Is it like a little bit more upscale in that regard, or no?
It is in some respects to it, but once again, the whole staffing issue comes into play. So, in the dining room, I find the service is, I find them run off their past with other cruise lines. Like, there seems to be less of a team available to look after you. You don't get this kind of service that perhaps you got 2 years ago, say, on Royal Caribbean. And I'm sure you got much better service on Princess back then. So, but, as far as the crew goes, they're absolutely phenomenal. And, they're doing a great job. But you can see that they're under a lot of pressure as well. And, that's sad. But, we're seeing staff shortages. It doesn't matter what you're in. We're facing it, and they're certainly feeling it here on board as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So, for instance, chef's tables, and I don't know if it's aboard all the Princess ships at the moment or whether it's just on the Caribbean Princess. The buffet is really, the food that they offer is great, but the variety is just not what it used to be. So it's very limited variety, almost boring. Usually you go to the buffet and, I'd always have at least one dinner in the buffet pretty much on every cruise. And here I did that last night. I was just looking, there was nothing there that sort of even made me think it was any good, and half the stuff was sort of carried over from lunch. And that's certainly not what I've experienced anywhere before.
Well, that's disappointing, but I mean, I'm sure I have zero doubts that you're making the best of it. And I did see that you got to meet up with fellow coop mate Scott McNeil.
Oh, yeah.
That got me right in the subcockles.
Damn right.
Tell us how that went over.
That was awesome. I was not expecting that. And so, yeah, in Puerto Rico, we got to catch up. Had a quick chat there outside the port, and he was off to go cigar hunting, I guess, through there, and I wandered down through But what a fantastic time to actually meet him there. Good guy. Good
Yeah,
guy.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to hang out with him, and he is one down-to-earth guy. I really enjoyed the small amount of time that we had. We smoked some stogies together. He brought us some stogies. Great dude.
Oh,
A
nice.
locadore,
That's awesome.
as they call him.
What is it?
A locadore. He's a moderator.
Really.
Oh, okay.
So he's going on Margaritaville at Sea with Tony, eh?
I didn't know that, but I still haven't gotten my stinking daggone freaking refund from Margaritaville at
Still?
Sea, if we're being honest.
Oh boy.
So that's
Well,
a sore
if we're
subject.
being honest, I was in West. Why didn't you tell me I was in West Palm Beach all last week?
Yeah,
I
you could have had the
popped
firm
down
taken
and
care of it.
broke a few kneecaps.
I haven't either.
Yeah, York hasn't either. You know what? It's
All right,
funny
we
you
need to
say
get the
that.
firm on this.
Paul, I should have gotten the firm on that. That's my mistake. Paul just put the hammer down on me. But you're right. You're right, Paul. I should.
What do we say? If you say something, right?
Yeah,
That's
if you see
right.
somebody say something.
You're right. And I didn't. And that's on me.
Oh, God,
That's on me.
game.
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
what other ports do you
I
have
will
left?
tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just Amber Cove, and then we got a sea day.
Oh, okay.
But the freakiest thing is happening on this ship at the moment. There is. It's funny because I think Dingle Dong's on the ship as well, although we haven't caught up, but I've heard him. He's whining a lot. But on this ship is there's 15 Santa Clauses on this cruise.
What?
It's scary.
They straight up Santa
they're part of
Clauses.
some professional Santa. They're straight up Santa Clauses.
Is there any Mrs. Clauses?
I tried to get a photo. They're always wearing the Santa hat. But even walking back from the beach today to the ship, one of them had full-on Christmas long john swimwear with the big beard. It was
Wow.
so they're part of some big Santa group. They're professional Santas, and they do all sorts of things
I mean,
and what have you.
this
But
could be
it's
their
kind of
slow
scary.
season. This could be their slow season. This could be the top Santa.
Well, it is a slow season.
I guarantee you Dingle Dong is happy.
Yeah, I mean, Dingle Dong was at least he was like, oh, I see some
Dingle
fellow,
Dong is not doing well with the heat. He hates it.
I can only imagine.
So have you got to have a drink with Dingle Dong? Is he as cool as he seems, or what's the story with him?
Yeah.
Bit of a cry, to be honest with you. His old man's all right. Long slung Dingle.
I had a feeling.
But Dingle Dong.
Is he a complainer? Does he just complain?
He seems much like me, and I
is what
think
it is,
that's
right?
why I don't like him.
That could be.
I feel like
Why,
Dingle
'cause
Dong is.
what never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Dingle Dong is John 3.0. So I feel like I'd have a much better time with Long Dong
Yeah.
Dingle.
Oh, everyone with Long Dong Dingle. I mean, he's got it all going on. And then I also have to tell you, I'm solo on this cruise. Great, you get to see things when you travel solo. And Bunta, you probably know this.
Yeah.
You see differently when you travel solo because you're not talking to someone else. You have more time to sort of notice what's going on around. And I can tell you, my God, there are some idiots on this ship.
Oh, jeez. Can only imagine.
Well, I did get a
much fun
message.
just to sit and watch listen to all the conversations and watch all the idiots just stumble upon themselves.
I got a message from Paul, and he's like, I think people have forgotten how to cruise. And I think he's right, because I saw some downright ornery, nasty, terrible behavior on my last two cruises. Just terrible.
Should just all be about relaxing and enjoying your time.
And you see it here. And then
there was this one guy on the Mardi Gras They were trying to bring him food.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't want any of it.
Oh yeah, that was me.
I'm just playing Boonta. I couldn't help it.
Oh, I got so fed up with it. I just go, I don't want any of it. Get it all out of my face. I was
That's
so
funny.
this guy gave us this little table the size of a drinking glass, and then he brings all our food on. I'm just like, I just want to hold this food over here, and he was just not letting me just put it on this other table. He's like, no. And I was like, all right, I just don't want any of it then. Just get this all out of my face.
Well, you know what, though?
The other scary thing that happened.
Go ahead.
Sorry. The other scary thing that happened was the night for dinner, I went to Good Spirits and I was having a drink. I was just sitting there minding my own business. And then the cruising equivalent, Blanche from the Golden Girls, pulls up a chair next to me. Even to the voice, even to what she was wearing.
Oh my God.
And she starts talking. Yeah, nice lady. By the end of it, she's like, well, maybe you and I should have dinner.
Oh!
And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm in room 2, 3,
And then
6,
my good friends,
Paul was like,
my good friends, the bartenders, they're encouraging her.
No. Oh no.
oh, that is so
The peanut
great.
gallery encouraging is never
Yes.
good.
That is so
So now I have to avoid someone for the next few days.
Oh jeez, that'll be a fun mission. At least it'll keep you busy. Like you just be
I'm sure
looking around.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, there she is. All right, go left, go right, go left.
I'm sure she would have handed me her tea to hold.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of views. I'm really surprised.
Oh Jesus.
Hey,
York.
I couldn't help it.
Come here. Yeah, that's all right. You can sit here.
Where's Doodles?
He's
No.
coming now. I'm gonna put him on where I'm at so
So,
you can chat with him.
It's interesting, though, because Paul was saying that Santa Claus is on the ship, so I imagine you're hearing a lot of this.
Ho, 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 ho. It's Santa here. Are you ready for Christmas? I sure am. Well, I'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye-bye now. Ho, 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 ho.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I was scrolling.
Oh, Santa. No. But this is how, you know how Santa gets his red velvet cake. It's from all the booze that they're drinking on the ship.
Yeah. Well, how many times have you...
Quite frankly, I don't blame them.
How many times have you hit your threshold, or is there a threshold on Princess of 15 drinks?
Yeah. There is the 15 drink threshold. Now, officially, I've hit it twice. And then tonight, I've got to go to customer service and argue this fact. They told me I've tapped out. I said, well, there's not a chance in 15 out today.
Right, because you were in
so
port.
I've got to deal with that. See, well, yeah, I was in port, and then I just know I haven't had 15 drinks today. See, part of the problem, I love the technology. The medallion technology is absolutely phenomenal, but I've caught them a few times where they've added extras on from other people because they haven't done something when they're on their screen or something and had it removed, and I think that's what's happened here. But, yeah, this technology it's game changing for the cruising industry, and hopefully they can roll the similar technology out to the other Carnival group of families because it simplifies everything.
Okay, but in what regard? Like, what are you talking about?
The medallion?
Yeah.
Well, first, just so you don't have to pull out your card anymore. So to open your door, your room, you just approach it knows you're there. It shows your picture, and in you go. When you walk up, there's sensors everywhere throughout the ship. So when I walk up to a bar, they don't even know me, and they're like, "Hey, Paul, what can I get for you?" Because it comes up on their screen that my name is Paul and my photo, and it even tells them what my favorite drink is if it's in there. They can. Everywhere you go, you don't even need to introduce yourself to any of the guests. So it's great technology for that. It's great to do if you're with a group of people and you've linked it to your account. You can just look on your phone or on one of the 10,000 big screens they have all scattered around the ship and go, I want to find Doodles because, made an Irish accent. You just click on Doodles and it tells you exactly on the ship, unless he's turned off his tracking, which you can do.
Oh, well,
so if you've got family or things you just want to keep an eye on, you want to keep an eye on
That's super
kids
cool.
or whatever, look at it, and it will tell you exactly where they are through there. And I guess it's good for the ship, right? Because they know where everybody is. So if there's ever an issue, like how when you do the master drill now, and there's still the virtual master drill, they're like, we still have 11,000 people to do that haven't done this. You don't really get that here because anyone that hasn't done it, they track them down with their little things and they know where they are and they make them go do master drill.
We could have used that technology about 45 minutes ago because I could have figured out where the hell Doodles was.
Well, we also could have used it on Bromania for Trevor.
Oh, that's true.
That's
true. Although
that would have been handy.
That night I would have used it to know where not to go. I could tell you that much.
Yeah.
But I do have to acknowledge Kimbo's Cruising. Thank you. Thank you for the very generous super chat. That was very nice of you. And I think Doodle said it best. When he said, thank you for being a friend, he said, that intro was awesome. Thank you. I made that intro a long time ago. That was when we went to Universal Studios.
I didn't see it.
Yes, I agree. Riding with Larry says, just listening in. Well, thank you, Riding with Larry. I guess what could I do for you that you could hear?
Oh, I feel like
How about this?
What's
That's for Larry. Thank you for the super chat, my
Am I being punished for being late with no access to my soundboard? Am I in a timeout?
Is Doodles there now?
I am.
Doodles is here. Doodles is here.
Doodles, good to hear you.
He's been here for a while. He's just been sitting off in the background. And as a matter of fact, Bunta's still here. He's over in the other room, but you can still talk, Bunta.
Yeah, I appreciate.
Hey, what's up?
I appreciate Bunta being my proxy for the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Bunta's in Studio C.
You clean my boat. I fill in for you.
Perfect.
Well, yeah. Speaking of
I
which,
think we're going to need a bigger studio.
Yeah, we do need a bigger studio because Bunta's in the other room and he can't hear what's being said, so he doesn't know. But Bunta was definitely Captain Stubing for us yesterday. He took us out on his boat. We cruised around the lake for a while. We got to sunbathe, have a few drinks, talk about manly stuff like men do, and it was a good time.
Yeah, I got to listen to John and Bunta talk about cameras. It was riveting.
Like York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Log.
Poor Doodles.
Just sits there and does nothing.
Are you talking about Doodles, Bunta?
Yeah, that's what I do. That's my MO.
He just sits there with his feet up on the ottoman.
Yeah.
Spilling pop.
How do you do an Irish accent on a boat?
I can't. Yeah, that's the problem. There's no escape, so I'm very conflicted with that.
Oh, that's funny. Well, hey, Brandoline, she says thanks for my.
Next thing you know, he just jumps overboard.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if he would have gotten too annoyed, he would have. Thanks for my first rhyme tonight, Rooster. Shut the front door. That's right, Brandoline 94. Shut the front door. Boom. Thank you for the super chat.
I'm so proud of you for going to one of these old school backgrounds of ours.
I did it for you. I thought you'd be excited. Little did I know you weren't going to be here at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you were just fine.
No,
you were fine.
I saw that and I said, you know what, Doodles would like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't you throw back to the sombrero?
That's old school.
That was old school. Yeah. That was back in these days, Paul.
Because I know you're feeling it tonight. I want to get you going.
Pretty much.
Hey, come on now. Oh, give me that. Smack. Boy, weren't those the good old days?
Oh, boy.
Remember those? How about these?
That was back
I
in.
have a foot fetish. I
That was
know
back
I
in the
brought it
days
on
where we
myself.
used to spend
Actually,
half
I
an
find
episode
feet
trying to
actually
figure
very
out.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, you're right, Paul. That was when my
That was
audio would be
that was
wrong.
And we'd spend half an hour trying to decide how to say Cebulia's name.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's true. I remember those days, and I would be so nervous leading into the show, and things would go wrong, and I would just be a hot mess. I'd be all sweaty, and now I don't even care. I'm just like, somebody bring me a 40.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
No, I do care. I do care, but it doesn't stress me out like it did back then. I'm just like, well, it's about time. I can't believe it hasn't happened in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm sure Doodles can fix that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad to see our boy Paul out here living his best life.
Yeah.
In the Caribbean.
It's fascinating because Paul, I was fascinated with your Fijian cruise, right? But also, as long as you've been in this group, to have now be finally back on, like, I guess one of the namesake cruise lines, one of the big players.
Yeah.
I don't know you from that. This is a different Paul I've seen. This is fantastic. I like it.
There you go. It's one of the many shades of Paul.
The mystery that is Paul Atta.
Well, Tess Almon wants to know. She says, "Does Paul have any plans to be on any of your group cruises, vlogger cruise?" I tried to get him to come to Alaska.
Yeah. So I'm not going to do Alaska, but I am technically booked to do the Lollapalooza.
Oh, okay, so that means
now,
technically means you're not coming. So yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I am booked, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it there the way things are going at the moment.
Yeah, the spread of VD is real on that cruise. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had a so
Yeah, y'all protect yourselves on that cruise.
There's going to be a lot of egos on that trip, and I just don't think I'd fit.
Yeah.
Whatever, Paul, you'll fit.
But you know what? But I think if you stay in Fiji during that trip, I think Boont and I maybe just come visit you, and we can say to the hell with all them other.
There is an idea. We'll do it up. We'll get some kava. We'll have a good grog session. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's a grog fest?
Grog is when you drink kava.
Oh, okay. See, I learn new stuff.
You know what kava?
Only slang
So
I
kava
know.
is a.
Go ahead. Sorry, there's a delay. It's all right.
Sorry. It's a root of it's like a pepper tree, and they grind it up and mix it with water, and it doesn't get you drunk, but it numbs all your senses, just sort of relaxes you, and yeah, it's all they do in Fiji is they drink kava.
I'm down.
Kava.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, when I was
Kava, it tastes like slippy water, like muddy water.
When I was in Mombasa, Kenya,
yes,
everybody was doing this stuff called kot, K-O-T.
Okay.
It was like
yeah, I know what kot is. Yeah.
It was like a plant. It was like a weed, and you would chew on it, and you had to chew bubble gum, I guess, because it would mess with your stomach lining. But if you chewed the bubble gum like bubble yum, it would somehow protect you. I don't know, but it was like speed and weed at the same time, apparently.
Let's try that too.
Well, I tried it, but it didn't do anything for me.
Is that how you met Emma?
That is exactly how I met Emma.
She was his kava dealer.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't actually. What I had was a thing called Senecot, not cot. I was constipated. That's all.
I thought you stole it from the cot.
But no, seriously, everybody was doing that stuff over there that caught. It was scary. Like they had their, it was scary stuff.
Donnie Luke says you had me at weed.
Liz says
right.
this does
the
not
good thing
sound
about
go ahead, Paul.
the good thing about the car though is you don't get hangover or anything. You feel fine the next day.
Sign me up again.
So it's good. Yeah, we'll do it.
Well, we'll let you get back to your cruise,
You
my
can buy it
friend.
on Amazon.
All right, let's.
I might
fire
have
this
to
up
look.
right now.
But you can buy it on Amazon and do it on the show.
How do you spell it?
AAVA.
Kaza.
V.
Oh, V. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Let's
V
get
for
some.
Victor.
All right. Well, let's try all the things we're not supposed to try on live TV.
I think it's
Damn
legal.
right.
It's legal, right, Kava?
It is legal. It's
Okay.
totally legal. Yeah, totally legal.
Okay. It might be one of those
We sell it in my store.
in bulk.
By the way, I meant to
We
ask
sell it
you,
in bulk as well. We sell everything.
do you still have those Coca-Cola cans that say the Ship Show and Bagok?
You know what? I do, and I do still have them. They're still in my office.
Good.
I need to send those.
No, you do
I'm gonna
not.
get on that.
I don't think you should. I think you should save them for the time that we actually come to Fiji and you can present them at that time.
All right. Perfect.
Perfect.
2028 it is.
2028 it is, says Paul. What do you think about that, Bunta? Is it going to be 2028 when we make our way over
I
to
don't know. I feel
Fiji?
like
I'm feeling
so
like it's like
someone that can
2023.
instigate something to happen faster is someone like Bunta. He seems to just make things happen. So you never know. It could be next week.
It could be next summer.
He's a mover and a shaker, man.
Yeah.
We'll take a long weekend to Fiji.
See?
Long weekend to Fiji.
Yeah, we'll leave on a Thursday, get there Friday night, and hang out till like Monday or Tuesday, and then come back.
Yeah, it's just like going to.
That's good. We'll do a weekend.
Actually, no, we'd have to leave on a Monday, get there Tuesday, do the show live Wednesday.
I like it.
Just like going to Worcester, just really
come
quick.
back Saturday.
I
and then
think
you'd be back for work. You just need to take a week off.
it's like liquid Xanax, says Donnie Luke. Everybody's looking up Kava.
It's a long weekend, but you got to take a week off.
Right. No, listen. I say we
gotta do
take
the
8 days.
show live from there on Wednesday.
So here's what we do. We leave on a Monday. We come back the following Wednesday. That's what we do.
But we only get to spend 2 days there. Because that's about how long it takes. I mean, Paul
pretty much.
Paul took 6 flights to get to his cruise.
I think we could go Grand Rapids to Chicago to LA to Fiji.
Well, I don't know. You're going to have to help us figure that out.
Yeah.
I'll look it up right now.
It'll take more
But
than a
anyway,
weekend. to get there.
I'm starting to sober up, so
No, we
I
can't
need to
have
get
that.
moving.
Nope, you need to keep moving. Go to guest services. Get that all figured out.
Paul, thanks for
Don't
calling
you
in.
worry, it'll be figured out. So,
Good chat with you, Paul.
Lavanaka, my boy.
Enjoy the rest of your cruise.
Bulavanaka, indeed.
You thanks, guys.
All right, don't take any wooden nickels.
Enjoy.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Ladies and
And where you go.
He's going to find Blanche. I love it.
ladies and gentlemen, Paul Atta.
That was so
Great
great.
job.
I
That was
muted
great to
him
have
right when he said that.
That
But
was
he
good
did
to
say
have.
it.
Yeah. Paul.
Well, there you have it, Paul. Well, I think we've covered all the bases.
All right, I just got here and we get to sign off. All right.
No, I'm just kidding. It was a crazy week again around here. We did some golfing. We did some work around the house. Yesterday, we went boating. Update, I took my boat out the other day.
You did.
Worked fine. It worked fine. Fingers crossed. I think we're okay. The gas smells there a little bit. It's returned a little bit.
We are finally in full Michigan summer mode.
And the fleet is here.
Yes.
We're ready to go. Last night I had visions of all three of our boats out on the lake together. But when I went out to the dock and saw how windy it was a no-go. But soon.
But won't that be weird when we each have our own boat out there, but we're all tied up and we're each on our own boats, but not on the same boat hanging out?
I can understand that, yes. But it would be fun to take it to the gravel pits and, do that whole thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Golf cart update.
But did someone ask for it, or are you just giving it?
No, I'm giving it. Coupe de Ville. I will say this. Just ordered a custom piece. I just ordered a custom piece for the Coupe de Ville. It's gonna be here by Sunday. The rig reveal of the Coupe de Ville is coming soon. But I can't tell you when the date will be, because I'm waiting for the stinking stuff to ship.
So I got to tell y'all, hey, it's a golf cart, right? But the way this damn thing looks is choice, I got to say.
It's insane.
It's insane.
It's not a rooster hood ornament. I did not get a chain link steering wheel, but I did get a custom steering wheel, which didn't match the paint, so I returned it, got a new one. That showed up today. However, we are still waiting on upholstery, which was supposed to be here.
Oh, fuzzy dice. That's a good call.
Well, I shouldn't say it was supposed to be here. It is expected to arrive between the 26th and July 3rd. Still hasn't shipped yet. Still waiting.
Dude, color coordinated fuzzy dice. That's a good idea.
I could put that on there.
Okay, just imagine a really nice blue speckly El Camino. Just picture that.
Picture a bass boat on wheels. That's what you got. But it's coming. It's going to be done with every single thing except for the upholstery. I'm bringing it home.
No hydraulics.
No hydraulics. Yeah. I'm bringing it home on Sunday. Doodles already upgraded his golf cart. The Polish Falcon.
I'm done with the Polish Falcon. The Polish Falcon is what it is.
But I was really admiring it the other day when I was driving it. How you found that Polish piece for your steering wheel is a freaking...
It was difficult.
You've got the Polish Falcon in the center of your steering wheel. That's...
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Yes. I might have to get some fuzzy dice.
I think so. That'd be cool. I do too.
Liz has to go. She has a doctor's appointment, the mother hen. Listen, Liz, we love you, girl. What I can tell you... What was that, Bunta?
A mini disco ball.
Ooh, I could do that.
Hanging from the middle.
I like it. Up in the ceiling area?
Yeah, between the front and back.
You know what? I kind of like this patching him in here and there. Like, it's almost like on sports radio when they ask their producer wants to chime in on stuff, you know?
Look at this awesome rye whiskey that Bunta picked up for El Duderino and I. Jefferson's Ocean Rye. Aged at sea. Aged at sea.
Oh, yeah.
But I did want to say... What are you doing?
That just means open the bottle.
Oh, okay. I did want to say, I will give you one hint here. Let's just say York is your cart named Kielbasa. No, it's named the Polish Falcon.
Yeah, the Polish Falcon.
Naked Lady Mudflap, says Tess. I did want to say, though, just a hint, just a clue.
Yeah.
Under the seat subwoofer went in last weekend.
Ooh.
That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh.
That's all I'm going to say.
The only thing you're missing is hydraulics. I think
Fuzzy headliner. Oh, my God. What a great idea. Yeah, you're right. The hydraulics would have been something. But, what am I going to do with that? I mean, there comes a point when you've taken it too far, and I've already hit that point.
Yeah, but you know what? What's interesting is that the I don't want to call your constructor or assembler the help, but the person that is helping you construct and put this all together you're getting a fantastic deal. So you're really not spending what everyone probably thinks.
Correct.
On this.
No, absolutely not. And I will say that this gentleman, his name's Stefan. I work with him. His attention to detail is off the charts, and you'll see it. You'll see it in the coming weeks when we make the big reveal, but I'm not going to reveal anything.
Oh, yeah, Karen
until
the ball fringe like Cheech and Chong. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, the dingleberries.
Yeah.
There are lights, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
It's by no means the cost of like what you would have to do with a car. It's like
this is
1/1000th of it. So
this has been very. Bunta says I'll share it in the ship show. Don't you dare.
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pictures I sent you.
Tess was asking about on my Emirates flight.
Oh, okay. But it's a very distinct difference. You're going to crap your pants. You're going to crap your pants when you see it. That's all I have to say. So we're going to hold off on that. It's not been easy for me. I've been sharing the pictures with my friends. But it's going to be fun. I can't wait to drive this thing at dusk.
Are we pontificating?
Yes.
Perfect.
I can't wait to drive this thing at dusk to the boat and just head proud, driving past all the neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be so fantastic.
Blaring this.
Yes. Yes.
Loud and proud.
I was driving my golf cart up to the neighbor's house, and he had some bourbon all up inside of his house. He only lived across the street, but that's okay, 'cause we're gonna pour some glasses and drive around the neighborhood. My dad says, will it run? I've confirmed that because the new batteries went in on Saturday, and it runs.
That's the most expensive part of anything on a golf cart.
Yes.
Is the batteries.
And I can tell you unequivocally, on Amazon and other places online, you can do this stuff pretty cheap. It's really the paint and the batteries that are the high ticket
The batteries
things.
the most.
But I mean, you could paint it with spray paint, but
That's
I went
what I
with
did.
automotive paint.
That's what I did.
That's where a gun rack says Cruise Vet. Super awesome
comment.
It runs. There was a point on Saturday when we made the final connection to the accessories panel where everything in the golf cart stopped working. And as it turns out, we had hooked up a wire incorrectly, and the golf cart, wouldn't you know it, went into protection mode and said, no, I can't take 48 volts right here. So it took about 10 minutes for us to figure it out. We figured it out. Everything's good to go. Enough on the golf cart. York, you got a big weekend planned?
I'm just playing some mega golf with some college buddies, so I'm super excited. Bunta will be there. So excited for that. Other than that, and we're going to do a little boating ventures, but my wife is leaving the house for 3 nights. So we can just whoop it up and be loud. Yeah. It's basically a Bromania.
Bromania weekend.
Yeah, Bromania weekend. Some buddies of ours that Bunta and I from the other side of the state we haven't seen in a while. So
it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Bunta, I have to say your audio sounds really good. I love those microphones.
Yeah.
I love this DJI mic. I got to buy myself a few.
A few.
Yeah. Well, they come with 2.
Oh, well, then I'll buy 4.
Do you drink mega pints when mega golfing?
It depends.
Do you know what that's a reference to?
Yes.
Super awesome comment.
Yes.
Awesome comment.
Didn't you date a girl that took 48 volts, Kevin Brubaker? Yeah.
Mega pint. I like
I
that.
do.
That is, well, what is that from?
Johnny Depp.
I do like to.
Mega pint. Yes.
I do like to party on the golf course, except for the fact that we are going to probably one of the biggest. I don't know. I don't want to say biggest, but it's
most prestigious courses
anticipated
around.
new course in all of Michigan.
Jack Nicklaus
in
design.
the last couple of years. So I'm not gonna get too sloppy.
See the World with Chris says, maybe you can get an electric boat and get rid of the gas smell.
That's actually really funny.
You know, that's a super awesome comment.
Awesome comment.
I do think that, though, you are super sensitive to smell.
Oh, no. I'll let you come down there because it's back. You'll see. But I will say this. I do now know that there's an access hatch in my boat to get to the gas tank. So this fall, I will be, regardless of whether it's leaking or not, pulling that hatch off to inspect. But for now, it's not a problem.
But there is something fascinating with
you
and smells.
You're right. You're right. You are right about that.
Like, I'll be like, oh, look at that dog over there. That dog, we're in Bahamas. Look at the dog over there. Oh, it probably smells. Or look at that girl's butt in that bathing suit. Oh, it probably smells in there. You and smells. It's the first thing you think about.
You know how I think I'm like a dog. You know how dogs get a lot of their sensory information from their nose?
Yeah.
I'm like that.
Oh.
Like some people like to touch stuff. I smell something. I'm very affected by smells, pleasantly and negatively.
Yeah. We have a bird that flew into our window and died on our deck, and I was telling John about it, and he goes, oh, I could have taken one whiff of that and puked.
Yeah, if I would have caught just a tiny little whiff, I would have been like,
that's the first thing you think about.
Yeah, I know.
I need a
Trevor
sound effect
Bagakler says, I love me a good accent.
I need one of those.
You're right. You're right. Inspecting the hatch. I'll let you come smell it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
All right.
And I'm not talking about smell my finger either. You know what? It was a weird night. I'm glad you made it. It's funny, I texted you and I got a response from Lee. Oh, look, I'm still on the phone with Paul. He didn't hang up. Is Paul still there? What's going on? Paul, are you there? Maybe we can hear. I'm going to leave it on. Maybe we'll hear his conversation at guest.
I had Lisa text you because, so first of all, dinner went super long. And then we go to the in-laws and my father-in-law has manual things, laborious things for me and my brother-in-law to do. And what am I going to say? No, I got to go. I couldn't.
No, I understand that.
I had to do it. So we got it going and figured it out. And he can't move that well, so we did it.
Bionic olfactory senses. See, I thought olfactory was your nose too, right? Is olfactory your nose?
I never heard that.
I thought I was corrected on that. But yes, olfactory system.
I've never heard of olfactory.
Well done.
I used to work in an olfactory. I didn't like it.
Would you smell it? Just smell it. That's what my dad said. That was pretty good. That was pretty. Where did it go?
Yeah.
Where did it go? No one will know. I guess I lost it. Oh, there it is. Would you just smell it?
Oh, yeah. Would you look at this? Yeah, well. Would you look at that?
Would you just smell it? Just smell it.
I kind of want that car. Like, we could paint that blue and put a Ship Show logo on it. It'd be fantastic. Drive around town.
Oh, yeah, with all the sparkles.
Pick up our kids from school and embarrass the hell out of them. That'd be fun.
Look at Nurse Nancy. Look at her. She's like the olfactory nerve is the first cranial nerve. Nancy, we can always count on you for stuff like that.
Yes! Hey! Hi, you guys!
You got that right.
Hey, Bagat!
It's the olfactory
Kevin Brubaker
system.
dated a girl named Olfactory, and she smelled, he said.
Yeah, like hydraulic fluid and gear wrenches. Paul's going to have a $5,000 phone bill. No, you know what's funny is his number. He must have a SIM card because his number came up Boca Raton.
Yeah, that's a U.S. area code.
Yep, he's got a SIM card. He's smart. That's what I did on my last cruise when we went on Bromania. I got a
SIM card from West Palm Beach, didn't you?
Yeah, but
it was a Florida guy.
Yeah, but it was a Bahamas phone number. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, it cost me $70. 2 days worth of unlimited cellular 4G, totally worth it for me. And I still have about 12 gigabytes of data left when I go back.
All right.
So there you go.
One of you can win that 12 gigabytes on the next Menti contest.
Mm-hmm. No, I won't. No. No. But there will be Menti. coming soon. I've got some ideas for a way to kind of switch that up and make it a little bit more fun. And
what are you saying? It wasn't fun?
No, but I think we can include our guests, like include the coop a little bit more. So this week we'll have Dan and Nancy Fields.
Okay.
These are their questions.
Right.
Before it was mostly creators, but now we're going to go to you guys.
I think we should film some of the responses.
Yeah, no.
Just you know what I mean?
Well played.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep. And, we'll get Trevor Begockler to play, even though he hates it. He would rather watch the hunting videos, but, whatever.
Cool stuff.
I feel I'm going to regret saying this. I'm looking for the mature males. That's such a funny video clip. I'm looking for the mature males. Hashtag mature males. Hashtag mature males.
Yes.
York prefers more of a mature male.
Actually, I find few very. Actually, I find few very. Actually, I find mature males.
Beautiful.
Does that surprise you?
Well,
This is gonna be around for a while.
Hey, big boy.
I'm looking for
That was
the
prophetic.
mature males.
actually, I find feet very beautiful.
I'm looking for the mature male. Mature male. Mature male.
Actually, I find few very beautiful.
Hey, big boy.
Mature males.
We're such weirdos, man.
I love that.
I know, me too.
It's so funny, but I remember when you made that, you're like, dude, it took me 12 hours.
Yeah, I know. And I could have done that in 2 hours now. It's so funny, like, when you look at stuff and it's like, holy crap, where, Oh, boy. Anyway.
Oh, testament comment. Kevin, I don't get internet on the ship. Don't need it, especially for what they charge. So that's interesting. I know you always get the internet. I never do.
Oh, I got a mobile hotspot. That gets internet anywhere you want.
Even on the ships?
It's 130 countries.
Right, it'll work in the ports, right?
I think so, yeah, because it worked really well all over Italy and France.
Yeah,
I was in a car going through tunnels and it was
well, look at you.
Well, yeah, I'm fancy, as you say.
Well, no, I want one.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that model that you have did not work in Nassau for whatever reason.
That's weird.
I know.
But that might not be what. Sometimes it's like the country related, and I think it only works in like 130 plus countries.
Yeah.
So
Bahamas
it works in Aruba though.
40th country, so it didn't work.
Right. Well, yeah, it was the 131st country, and they were like, you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make you pay our.
In fact, it's not going to work in Nassau, but it's going to work in Freeport.
Everything in Freeport's free.
Oh, you're right. Well, listen. I think we need a Starlink mobile hotspot, but they don't have one. You need a dish, says Daniel. Bunta, aren't you waiting for Starlink?
I was debating on getting it.
Oh, I thought somebody I know has been waiting for it.
I didn't pull the trigger yet. Just because I feel like it's going to be outdated in like 3 years, and you're going to pay a boatload of money.
I mean, isn't that anything you gamble on with buying these days, especially technology, automotive, all that?
Price point is just a little bit.
Karen Griswold, she's coming in hot. She says, hotspot, G-spot, same difference.
Oh, damn.
Some would beg to argue with that, but I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. I got the internet for our cruise in November. Freedom of the Seas is supposed to have Starlink when we go on it. That'll be an interesting update. Speaking of Freedom of the Seas, our good friends Leanne and Brian Francisconi are on Freedom of the Seas as we speak. Started off a little rough in the casino, but they've had a turnaround. Things are working out for them.
Yeah.
They're playing with house money at this point.
What did we say that?
Having a good time. Sans the kids. Just the two of them. Brian and Leanne Francisconi. Making love all over the Freedom of the Seas. I bet they'd be really mad if they knew I was singing this. But that's too bad because they're on the freedom of the sea. So suck it. Yeah.
Boom.
We love you, Lee and Brian. Have a great cruise. Listen, we've covered the bases here. I think we're done. Unless you have...
No, and I've got the hiccups.
Boodles has... Boodles?
Boodles.
Boodles has the hiccups.
I think we hit a home run.
We hit a home run tonight.
Yep.
I think Boonta, Paul.
Boonta, Paul. It was pretty much...
Everyone but me.
Romania Revisited.
Boom, 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 boom.
Where's that horn? Here's what we're gonna do. Hey, hey, hey! I hear York hiccuping.
Hold your breath.
No.
It's gonna turn purple. Just keep going.
No. I gotta drink water.
Backwards, upside down.
It doesn't work. I just hiccuped.
Yeah.
I tried to scare him. Well, listen, y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. We will be working on our next guest for the next Menti game. It'll be coming. I've been working on it. We need Romania 2023 deets.
That's probably...
Do you?
Not something that's going to be discussed till after summer.
Daniel Field says he saw Lightyear last night. It was good. Okay, I've heard mixed reviews on it. I've heard mixed reviews. Daniel Field says next guest. All right, well, there you have it.
It's no Maverick, from what I hear.
Our next guest on the ship show is none other than Maverick. Keep working on those golf games. Larry, tomorrow, my practice swing mat will arrive. Trust me, I'm working. I'm working.
He's grinding.
All my range work has not translated into coursework, but that's okay. It'll come. One of these days, I'm gonna shoot the round of my life.
Yes, you will.
Good night, y'all.
Hiccups.
I'll leave you with a nice little tease for those of you who may not have seen it.
At the end?
Yeah.
What?
You off?
Why you so salty? I'll still think about it.
Okay, we can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
So salty, I'll still think about it.
We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
So salty.
You sure you can handle? Okay. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
So salty, I'll still think about it.
We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Why you so salty?
You sure you can handle? Okay. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you so salty? I'll still think about it.
Okay. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Why you so salty? I'll still think about it.
We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Why you so salty?
You sure you can handle? Okay. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
one of the highlights of this cruise for you?
Well, I have known a lot of you on Facebook and YouTube, and it's been such a pleasure to meet everyone in person. That's really been the highlight of this cruise.
It sure has.
I mean, it didn't matter what ports we were in or, whatever, but it's just meeting all these wonderful people that I've heard so much about and just had a fabulous time. And it's not going to be my last one. It's going to be hopefully many more to come.
Good night, everybody. Don't take any wooden nickels. Be nice to each other online. We'll see you next time.